I was gonna include this in my other video that I made, but I kind of rushed that a bit, so whoopsie. But anyway, BlockTales and patience. So as we all know, almost everybody is in love with this game for the most part. I don't know why I said most, because I don't think there's a specific part of this game that's actually, bad. But yeah, you get the point by now. We love BlockTales. We all do. Woo! But obviously, here comes the main thing at hand though. It's not really a full-fledged game yet. I mean, the entire game is available to play on Roblox, and you could have over 30 hours in it by now, but at its core, it is very much still a demo that is developing over time, which means not done, and which also means patience must be held for the entire game to be released. Now, I get it. Nobody likes waiting. Literally nobody. Would you want to wait in line for a Switch 2? No. The newest iPhone? No. Maybe perhaps waiting for the next season of Chainsaw Man? Still no. But does waiting have to happen? And unfortunately, that is a yes, of course. We can't just magically tell the animators over at MAPPA Studios to magically produce Season 2 within a blink of an eye. It's the same way we can't just really have the developers of BlockTales poop out Demo 5 out of nowhere without actual work, that is. And it's the same way I can't make another video within another week. Okay, wait. No, I'm actually just a lazy fuck. But anyway, in one of my recent videos, which this video is a sequel to, the wait for BlockTales Demo 5. Thanks for all the views on that video, by the way. The comment section under that video actually got a bit of attention. And there was one that almost ratioed my entire video, left by a commenter named A Testy, who stated, "Rushing game developers is like rushing a chef to cook your food. Your food tastes garbage now." After that, instead of blaming themselves, they would rather blame a chef. I'd rather be patient to eat an exquisite meal. Exquisite comment indeed. But under that, despite my horrible reply, is somebody else under the name of Fishface who responded with, "It's been 4 months. Even if we rushed them now, the food would only be missing a few seasonings." And the debate goes on, blah, blah, blah. If you want to read the community's take, click on the thing that should pop up about now on the right of your screen, or just go directly to that video and subscribe, please. But here is my take as a so-called self-named BlockTales content creator. So a test here is actually really right with this balanced and overwhelmingly neutral take. Can't really argue against it because nobody wants a half-baked shithole, even if it meant getting the product a few months earlier. I mean, there's some examples out there, like probably the biggest one being Cyberpunk, if that counts in this, because it was like revealed quite a long time ago and just got released, and then it turned out to have one of the biggest launch days ever and one of the worst, probably, because it was so damn buggy. Other games probably be like, another one would probably be like AC Unity, if I had to guess, since that game was pretty rushed. But yeah, back to BlockTales. So first off, the wait from Demo 4 to a potential Demo 5 seems to be way shorter than the wait we had for Demo 3 all the way through Demo 4. And that wasn't even that long, if you're asking me. Well, compared to every other Roblox game that updates, yeah, I'd say that. And plus, the content was stacked enough even for me to shed out another video in the waiting line. The wait isn't even that bad, guys. I promise. And back to Fishface's argument, they stated that Demo 5 would only be missing out on about a few seasonings, aka the polish. And to me personally, unpolished games are one of my nitpicks. Let's relate it back to the food metaphor he talks about. Let's say I'm given some fried rice to make, right? And let's also say that this is my fourth time making the fried rice. And over time, I'm adding some more seasonings and flavor and techniques to it to enhance the overall flavor and taste of the dish. Now, would I remove some seasonings and in return reduce the flavor in the matter of time restraints? A college student would say yes. Fortunately for me, I'm not one yet. So the answer most of the time would definitely be no. Why would I want to decrease the overall flavor of my dish when I got all the time in the world? This applies to BlockTales because, well, nobody's really rushing a Demo 5 other than the impatient bastards. There is literally no reason for me to make the 5th dish worse. None at all. It could either be the same or be better. Sure, I might have a few slip-ups here and there, but feedback is always suggested. You see where this is going, right? There shouldn't be much of a reason for them to give us an undercooked demo unless they actually are going through something, if they're not, rushed to release a set update. So they do have a life behind the screens, just like about everyone else, unless you're one of those. Yeah, we gotta learn patience, alright? Like, a lot of patience. I'm looking forward to this demo as much as the next person, but I really want to play a full demo. I'm not really trying to play like a rush type of thing, I just really hope they don't rush the release due to fan demands, because that'd be kind of sad, This game has done excellent and responding to feedback, but I don't think they should respond to the people pushing them to release the demos about every 2 months or something like that. And with that being said, that's all I gotta say. So, see ya, fellas.